Hello, my beautiful Libra. This is V with PharaohsTarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental air gang reading. Thank y'all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Your cards are pulled. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. Keep in mind, this is our very last week for our summer sale. That's 30% off all of the tarot readings on the site. Visit the link in the description box, www.PharaohsTarot.com. Enter the promo code SUMMER30 and you will get 30% off any reading that you choose, all right? And we're over on TikTok at PharaohsTarot as well, and Instagram. Okay, we have the Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Moon. So, you could have embarked on a new creative pursuit, or this could be someone that you started on a new that you were curious about. With this Nine of Cups, you thought it was wish fulfillment, but ultimately it ended up being more of a burden than it was helpful. There was a lot more conflict involved. Communication was not there at all. I'm feeling maybe on both parts, okay? Maybe you weren't really communicating what you wanted or needed, be it business, romantic, or platonic, and vice versa. And then ultimately you felt stuck with a lot of burdens. You felt stuck with a lot of responsibilities that you feel like you signed up for. Maybe if you started a job, you realizing like, oh, this is not what I thought, but you kind of, maybe it was a contractual thing or something like that you felt like you couldn't really get out of. Or if it was something that you started, you didn't want it to look bad on your resume that you're hopping around from job to job. But the way you move through this is to get out of your head and to stop self-sabotaging your future. Okay, this is the energy of saying like, okay, I am where I am, but also I can see clearly and take these ropes off and like deal with the situation as it is, and then make steps towards getting out of it, making a decision. You know, in your shadow side, it's challenging for you to make decisions. And so with this Hermit card, you could have Virgo on your chart. You have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're pulling back to get more clarity, okay? And this is like the equivalent of you maybe kind of running from your responsibilities or using the Hermit mode as a means to sort of like get away from making a decision, okay? This is like someone calling you like, hey, do you have that? Like, oh yeah, I'll get it to you. Like, I'm super busy right now. Or, you know, you're not really breaking up with the person, but every time they call, you have work, or you're working from home, or you're busy, or you got a new project. This is you not really being honest about what it is that you want, okay? And what's really plaguing you is like the anxiousness of being left alone and feeling wounded about that, maybe a situation, maybe dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe someone that sort of hurt your self-esteem, and so, or wounded your self-worth, and so you're kind of battling those energies, and that's what the divine is trying to heal while you're in hermit mode. But I was saying in the Gemini reading, like, life keeps going. It's not about you not taking the time to pause for the sacred pause, but you have to still show up for yourself in your life, okay? So this could very well be you may be going through like a depressive episode over a partnership maybe. But yeah, victory is soon to come. You will get through this energy with this major and minor arcana. So this is the divine putting you in a space of an ending that's going to lead to you moving into your victory. So there's a decision that has to be made. You have to make a choice to move into this energy. Like this person had to literally get on the horse and decide they were victorious, and to carry that one and to put a wreath on it and to declare they're victorious. So this could be you speaking positive affirmations to yourself to get you out of your head so much in the Eight of Swords. This is you not allowing those low vibrational energies to sort of swarm in, and now you're seeing problems and everything instead of seeing like an optimistic view. You have the Four of Cups with the Four of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this energy is really giving me like when Eric Thomas, he's a motivational speaker. He's like, you've gone through so much in your life. You've gone through so many ups and downs and challenges. He's like, you might as well get a reward for your pain. So like, why quit when you have gone through so much and you haven't been like elevated yet? And so the divine is like telling you, you're holding on to some sort of heartache that's preventing you from moving forward and not seeing the possibilities, or you're seeing in every situation that involves like matters of your heart, you're seeing the illusion first. You're seeing the potential heartbreak first. You're seeing the potential betrayal and the loss and the loneliness first instead of what it could be. Okay, and we know not to fall in love with the potential of anyone or a situation, but it's like meeting someone out the gate, and if it's a business situation, this could be, oh, this is a great opportunity. Immediately, well, what if this happened? What if that happened? You know, the same thing like going on a date with someone and you see them like, well, this person is attractive, so I know they're going to cheat, or this person has this, and so I know. It's like you're self-sabotaging, and they're trying to help you heal from that, okay? And so with this 3 of Swords, this could have Capricorn in your chart, but perhaps in the past, you know, you had children by someone that didn't really pull their weight, so you were kind of forced to be the masculine and feminine energy to bring home the money and to nurture, and so maybe that caused a lot of fear in moving forward. Or you had, you know, you've gotten swindled in the past by being so generous and giving, and so it's like you're holding on tight, you're protecting your assets that you've worked hard for, because the Queen of Pentacles is no small feat to get to this level, but you're still outwardly abundant but internally hurting. But with this Judgment here, the Divine is here to help clear that out, but it's also your choice. High Priestess, Cancerian energy. You have the Fool, the Tower, the Justice. There you are, Libra. The Fool, the Tower, the Justice, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. So you have Mercury energy, could have that Scorpio, Aries in your chart, could have Gemini, could have Cancer. But intuitively, you know, if you don't leave, if you know if you don't make a decision for a new start, the Divine is coming in with this Justice card and this Tower, and it's and you won't be able to say, I did not know. I don't like, you know, it's not that I don't like delivering those types of messages, but it's at a point right now to where the Divine is like, make a decision on what you want to do, okay? There's still a window of opportunity. The ancestors are with you, your spirit team is helping you, but you haven't decided on what you want, that you know that you want, kind of energy. And so it's like the Divine can do nothing more than to just let this Tower happen, and it's gonna be, then you'll have to, with this Sword over there, you're gonna have to make a decision. There won't be a choice. You won't have another option, okay? Because the only option when this Tower is burning is to jump out or perish with it. And so it's this energy of like, right now you can kind of go this way, all right, and be cool, and maybe it may not be like the easiest cycle to get moving into, because you kind of waited a minute to make a decision, but you still got time, as opposed to this Tower hitting, and now it's like, well, I gotta just jump ship now. So you had a Page of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords. Yeah, there's a you're going to be more strategic about how you move forward, that's for sure. Out of this new cycle, you're going to be more mindful of self-manipulation and trying to overthink things to the point of analysis paralysis. It's definitely going to help you in that regard, but you still got time, Libra. So you have the 8 of Cups, Knight of Wands, 7 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and Temperance. Let's back this thing up. Okay, so in the past, maybe you could have a lot of fire in your chart, or a very prominent fire placement that caused you to be more of in the night energy, like sort of like fight for something just because you have like a trauma bond with someone, or maybe you were tied to them sexually and it's like the relationship isn't good but the sex is good, or something something like that, or jumping into different situations or job situations and business ventures that you're not really seeing through. Okay, this could be attributed to childhood. Maybe that's how you saw people growing up, just kind of like getting it how they live, like this hustle mentality, but not stable. Okay, going from one thing to the next. And so with this 2 of Pentacles here, Or this could be you sort of you could have walked away from a younger fire sign, and now you're kind of like in a waiting period to see like if that was the right decision. You kind of weighing your options out or something like that. But yeah, the divine is saying choose peace over conflict. Okay, whatever's causing you conflict, leave it alone. And it may sound simple, but the truth is very simple. It's just not always easy, but it's very simple. So the more, when you accept that, you can start moving into this next path, okay? Yeah, anything that's coming in too fast moving right now, it's just not it. It's too chaotic. You need stability with this Knight of Pentacles and this Emperor card. Yeah, it could be this could be a father figure coming to offer something, or a boss or a job coming in to offer you employment or an advancement, or someone investing in your business. Or this could be a love offer as well. But this Ten of Swords with the Two of Swords and Temperance, I'm really feeling like they're helping you to move from being fearful of making this decision. With this Temperance card, you could have Sagittarius. Like I said, it could have been a fire sign that you're dealing with, or you really having to temper that fiery side that's going to cause you to act irrationally. Okay, they're highlighting the new moon, so something during this new moon could have transpired to bring clarity to a situation. With this Two of Cups and this Eight of Pentacles, maybe it could be a work-love situation, or someone that you want to partner with and build, or something that involves both. You know, okay, like a slow start. But you have the Magician. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you manifested in a fire sign. Or a position that's going to put you in, you know, use that beautiful like charisma and attractive energy that you have, okay, because you are a child of Venus as well. And so with this Nine of Pentacles, it's going to bring stability. And with this Ace from the Divine, it's Ten of Pentacles. So this is sanctioned by the Divine, Libra. 3-3 on the clock. You could be communicating with an Ascended Master at this time. I'm going to pull a Shaman Oracle card for you. Please like the video. Leave a comment. I would like to know how you feel, what resonates. Definitely share and subscribe. We would love to have you as part of this community. Remember, over on TikTok and Instagram at PharaohsTarot. And our summer sale, 30% off all tarot readings on the site. This is the very last week for that. Check out the description box. Luminous Warrior. Yeah, you've learned to heal. Sorry, yeah, my nose itches doing readings. I don't know if I apologize for it already. What you've gone through, your journey has taught you how to move in a more mature fashion. But one important aspect of life is you learned you cannot change externally what you do not face internally. So the Luminous Warriors shine from the inside out because they deal with their lower nature, which you got lower nature with the Heart of the Sky and the Beloved. You're able to alchemize your world on the outside because you do it consistently on the inside. It's like a consistent birth and redeath, a consistent rebirth. Okay, so you could have Scorpio in your chart, because that sign always goes through like every so often a major death and rebirth. In order to embody that sign of transformation, they have to experience it a lot. So some of y'all could be spiritual leaders, but this lower world is being this light illuminates the parts of you that you thought were unlovable, that you thought were taking you off your path or not helpful in your life. And those are the things that help you stand out. Those are the attributes that help you create your niche in business. They help you attract a partner that loves you for you, because you're so unique. In this Heart of the Sky and the Beloved, yeah, you're really tapping back into your heart space. You're seeing the love in everything that's all around you, and you're realizing that love must be at the core of every interaction in order for it to be prosperous. Business, romantic, platonic, it has to start with that seed of love. Okay? So much love and light to you, Libra. Namaste.